Okay, good morning, Room 9. Today we're going to move on from the introduction to our speech or persuasive writing, and we're going to move into the body paragraphs, which are going to make up the majority of your speech. So, I've made you a document, and the likelihood is that right now you're looking at this, and it is going to teach you the steps that you need to go through to make one body paragraph that is convincing and informative, which is your learning objective. So, the three parts that need to be in your body paragraph are a statement, an example, and an explanation. It's called statement, example, explanation, and SEE for C is a good way to remember it. But another thing I'd like you to remember is that the statement part is exactly the same as a topic sentence. So we've learned about topic sentences before. A topic sentence is a sentence that tells you what you're going to be writing about in that paragraph. And that's always the way we start a paragraph. So, you'll have the instructions in front of you, and the first part is to choose the same prompt that you did for your introduction and paste it under your name. So I've done that here under Mr. Groen. And I'm going to write my paragraph for you on why kids should get paid for good grades. So the first thing I'm going to do is to write my statement or my topic sentence. And I think I've got one prepared. Let's have a look. There it is. So this is what my paragraph is going to be about. As I began to research student test results in New Zealand schools, I was shocked by how bad they were. So I'm going to be talking about the bad results that New Zealand students have. The next part is for me to explain, it's to give examples from my research. So that's the green section. So I've done my yellow, I've done my topic sentence, and now I'm going to use examples of my research that support that statement. And there we go. That section is in green. Almost 1 in 5 students that go through high school either fail their Year 12 exams or drop out of school before sitting them. The same study shows that these students who didn't pass Year 12 were almost twice as likely to end up without a job. So that section there, where it's about examples, that's where your research comes in. So that's stuff that you've actually found out when you've been studying the topic, okay? And that always comes after your topic sentence. The final section is your explanation, which relates to your examples, but it's not research that you found. It can be your opinions and what you believe is wrong with those things, or right if your argument's going that way. So if I go up to explanation, I can see that it's in blue. Hopefully mine will be also. There we go. Using these findings, I did the maths and worked out that 10% of Kiwi 16-year-olds end up with no job after failing their exams in Year 12. How are our future young adults going to support themselves and their families without income? By allowing our students to fail in school, we are setting them up to fail in later life. So as you can see, that section isn't made up of facts that I've found on the internet or through research. I've done some math myself and come up with a stat, and then I've given an emotional response, which is also a rhetorical question. So that's what it looks like, guys. You start with a topic sentence, which explains what your paragraph is going to be about. Then you show research about that point that you found. And finally, you explain why that research you found is important. And then you move on to the next paragraph. All right.